A relationship between two countries which spans over 30 years has contributed tremendously towards many sectors here in Dominica. Most commonly known is the Dominica-Cuba Scholarship Program, which has afforded a number of Dominicans the opportunity to further their education in various fields. The program commenced in November of 1979 when former President Fidel Castro made the offer of assistance to 10 students to pursue their education in Cuba during a non-aligned conference being held in Havana following Hurricane David. Member of the Dominica-Cuba Friendship Association, Mackenzie, stated that the seeds the Cubans sowed in 1979 has since flourished and bloomed. And Mackenzie made these comments during the Dominica-Cuban Guild of Students ceremony to commemorate the 37th anniversary of the program. And the ceremony was held on Thursday at the Old Mill Cultural Center.
So whereas the 25 million plus US of assistance that we got from the other countries has since evaporated. What we have seen is that seed that the Cubans sowed in 1979 has germinated and really flourished and is blossoming to the extent that from these 10 students we can boldly count to over 300, and we are talking about in all fields. And although we always thought that Dominica was our little world, we knew that one day we would maybe be spreading our wings and we could say that our Dominican graduates are scattered all over the world.
And Mackenzie listed the 10 individuals who went off to Cuba back in '79.
If I will just call some names, we've got Albert Bellot, who is right now in Cambodia. Dunstan Charles, I'm talking about the first 10. Dunstan Charles, who is in the Bahamas. Alcott Hamlet, who is a pediatrician in New York. Charles Spear, a plant pathologist in the United States. Peter Alfred, who just did his doctoral degree, is in Jamaica. And we've got Lloyd Pascal here with us tonight. Dr. John Toussaint, who is here. Philip Joseph, who is still at the PSS, a teacher. And we got two more. Max Sandro, who is at the Ministry of Education.
And he indicated that at that time, Fidel Castro had pledged his support to help educate Dominican youth so they could assist in building the country. To date, a number of Dominicans who graduated from Cuban universities are making contributions in their various sectors.
So, the Cuban scholarship program has in fact changed the landscape of the professional landscape, the intellectual landscape in Dominica. Because whereas prior to 1979, most of our graduates were from the University of the West Indies and from the United Kingdom and from the United States. We can almost say that the vast majority of university graduates right now come from universities in Cuba. And we have to be proud of it, and we have to understand that these young people were trained from the sacrifice of the Cuban people.
And Mackenzie expressed that Castro's memory will remain in the hearts of all those who had the privilege of pursuing higher learning under the program.